Hi there, tarot friends. We have got a very spirited new moon in Leo coming up this Thursday, July 28th of 2022. This looks like a good one, folks. It is trine Jupiter in Aries, which is stationing. And when planets station, they are powerful. So I think Jupiter is going to help us out for a couple weeks here. I put these two cards down here to represent this new moon and this trine to Jupiter. So Jupiter in Aries corresponds to this Two of Wands, and the new moon itself with the sun and moon at 5 Leo corresponds to this Five of Wands. These are the Golden Dawn Tarot Associations. If you want to know more about that, let me know in the comments, but I don't want to drag everybody off into a conversation about that, but just take it for granted that's how I came up with these cards. So as you can see, there's two Wands cards. A lot of fiery energy here. So with this Two of Wands, we've got, we're making plans, we're looking to the future. We're trying to put things together. And with the Five, we've got a lot of activity, a lot of energy, a lot of chaos. I often talk about the Five of Wands as it's like herding cats. So it's kind of like once you get everything kind of rounded up, then something else jumps out, and then you got to go grab that, and then something else jumps out, and you got to go put that back in. And no sooner you get that back in, you're like, okay, we're all moving one direction. Then no, somebody veers off and goes the other direction. So the Five of Wands can be like that. It can be a little bit like butting heads with people, a little friction, but it's like it can be a healthy type of debate, if you will. But it's never a dull moment, nevertheless. So lots going on. So I think if you get a little overheated during this new moon time, you should probably go get some exercise and walk it off. That might be good advice during this new moon time. And don't get distracted. And then also, if you need to kind of elbow your way into something, elbow your way into it. So this, I'm thinking with this again, this is a little bit like being in a crowded bar and you really want to drink, so you're going to have to elbow your way in. So elbow your way in for a drink during this new moon. All right, so the way I do my Tarotscopes, I do them by life path number, which is a number 1 through 9. The way you arrive at that number, if you don't know yours, your life path number, is that you add up the day, month, and year of your birth, and you reduce to a number between 1 and 9. If you don't know how to do that or you need help, just Google it. Google life path number. You'll find it. Okay. Or you can pick a number between 1 and 9. Either or. Get your life path number, pick a number between 1 and 9. Okay, here we go. So, the ones you have pulled the Two of Swords. So your advice goes a little contrary to what I was saying. You need to take a minute and you need to think something over, and you need to make a decision. So take all the time you need to make this decision. It might be a little hectic. There might be a lot going on around you, and it might be difficult for you to to do what you need to do to make this decision. But as I said, this decision needs to be made. If you're looking to separate from something, next 2 weeks might be a good time. If you're looking to connect with something, you might have to wait till the end of the year when this Jupiter that I was talking about backs back up into Pisces in November and December. But that's not written in stone. But either way, just take your time and make your decision. Okay, so for the twos, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So it's nose to the grindstone for you, twos. So just keep working. I think you can make a lot of progress. Try to tune out all the distractions, but keep your goals in mind as you work. So, there's just nothing like a little hard work. Does that sound weird? That does sound weird. But for you twos, it's going to pay off. So put the work in. All right, so now on to the threes. The threes, you get the lovely Six of Cups. So you may be going on vacation, threes. You may be going to a class reunion. You know, the Six of Cups is about connections with the past, friendships from the past, but it doesn't have to be. And so basically, for you threes, it's okay to take a break, put your feet up, and relax a little bit for this next couple weeks until the full moon. So enjoy it. I think so far you've got the best card of anybody. So this is your pass. This is your hall pass. So just take a break and relax, threes. All right, fours. Okay, fours, you've got a cup card also. You got the ace. So fours, you can take a break also, and you might want to take some time and think about the relationships in your life and what you want out of the relationships in your life. A new relationship may come into your life with this ace, but it's just also a good time to think about what fulfills you, what kind of activities and people and connections make your life meaningful and fulfilled and purposeful. So it's also a little bit of a break time for you, fours. But think about the people in your life and be ready to welcome new people into your life. Okay, fives. Fives, you have got the Ten of Pentacles here. So I am not saying that you should rest on your laurels here, fives, but you may want to just stop and look at how far you've come already. And then you might want to think about what resources you have to move forward. So you may have been fighting so hard that it seems like a battle every step of the way, but there actually are resources at your disposal. And we've got Jupiter in our corner during this new moon, so I would just pick up the phone and ask somebody if I were you, and I am a five. So maybe that's what I'll be doing, asking for help. But it's not all about asking for help. It's just saying, you know what, you've come a long way. You've built up a lot of clout. Yes, clout and resources. So use it. Use them. Don't be afraid to use your resources, fives. All right, six, Knight of Wands. So six, you are going to be running around like a chicken with your head cut off if you're not careful. And if you like that, then go for it. Have a good time. But you are going to make tracks. I mean, you are going to make progress, or hopefully you will make progress. Hopefully you will not just be spinning your wheels and just, like I said, running around like a chicken with your head cut off, but not actually getting anything done. So that's kind of the warning here. It's like, yeah, you'll have the energy and you'll have the ideas and you'll have all the gusto and the gumption, but it's like, make sure you've got your goals in mind and your future in mind, that you're not just running just to be running and doing just to be doing. That's what I would say to you, sixes. For the sevens, you have the King of Pentacles. That is a very nice card to pull. So sevens, now is not a time to be stuck in a rut. If new opportunities show up, please give them a fair hearing. You're in a good place, no question about it. But with Jupiter about to go retrograde, if there is a chance for a last bit of expansion before the retrograde, then you might want to take it. And I know you make good decisions, sevens. The King of Pentacles here is about taking your time and making good decisions and investing in things that pay off. So I think this is a good balance to this new moon. It's got some grounding for this new moon. So sevens, you're in a good place. You're in a good place. I think along with the threes here, you're in a good place. It's just a different kind of good place than the threes. But sevens, you got it going on. You got it going on right now. I think you're growing into something that can really be long-term. So keep up the good work, sevens. Eights, we got the Three of Wands. So this is more future visioning here. And once again, with the eights, the same thing that I told the sixes, be careful not to get swept away with all this fire energy. You could just be running 100 miles an hour towards something just because it looked good for 5 seconds, and maybe it's really not, or is not sustainable, or whatever. So just try to keep it reined in here. I would say just go for it. Just go for it as long as you keep your goals in mind. And then lastly, we have the nines, and you pulled a 9, the 9 of Cups. So I would say if there's something you want, just ask for it. Ask for it. With Jupiter, you just might get it. And this card is actually Jupiter in Pisces, I believe, and we have Jupiter in Aries. So you have like an echo with that 9. You're a 9, and this is a 9, and then you have an echo with Jupiter here. So that's good for you. So that I would say, if there's something you want, ask for it. Ask for it, and be open to what makes you feel good. Just be open to what makes you feel good. So I think everybody really got good cards here. I mean, the only ones are the ones that have they have a little bit of a pause here. But everybody else has gotten a green light about something. The ones just need to make a decision about what that something is. But this is looking good. This new moon is looking good, and I like overall how this reading looks for everybody. So enjoy it, and I will see you next time.